You might be wondering, is podcasting still worth it in 2025? Well, the answer is yes. It is absolutely still worth having a podcast in 2025. However, the methods to growing a podcast have dramatically changed over the past 24 months. And in this video, I'm going to show you the 4 strategies that podcasters like Alex Hormozi, Patrick Bet-David, and Gary Vee are using in 2025 to crush the competition and get millions of views. In fact, I've used these strategies myself to help my partners get over 50 million views on their channels. And frankly, if you're still using the old strategies, such as having an audio-only podcast, you are missing out on thousands, if not millions of views. So without further ado, let's get into strategy number 1. Strategy number 1 is to shoot a YouTube podcast, not just an audio-only podcast. Now, I still encourage you to post your podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, but the issue with only having an audio podcast is that it has very limited organic reach. It's highly unlikely that your podcast is going to get promoted on Spotify or Apple Podcasts if you're starting out as a newbie. However, on YouTube, you can actually package your podcast with the correct title and thumbnail and have a chance at catching momentum in the YouTube algorithm. Plus, it's far more entertaining to watch someone speak than only being able to listen to them. So you might be wondering, how do I create the proper YouTube package? Well, that is step number 2. Okay, so now what is a YouTube package? The YouTube package is how you strategically bundle the title, thumbnail, and the first 30 seconds of your YouTube video. To better explain this, I'm going to break down how I packaged this video right here. Now, once you have your title and thumbnail, you want to make sure that the first 30 seconds of your YouTube video is going to immediately confirm that that title and thumbnail is not clickbait, because who likes being clickbaited? Now, you might be thinking, Preston, are we just absolutely robbing people of their ideas? And no, we're not. What we're doing is we're wanting to find a package of something that has already proven to work, and then we're going to model that package and insert our own content and our own ideas into that package. Let's take this video from Mr. Beast, for example, a completely original idea. Oh, wait. No, it's not. It's actually a copy of this idea, except Mr. Beast went ahead and put his own style into the video. So now that we have a better chance at growing on YouTube, what other benefits do we get from making a YouTube podcast? Well, number 3 is posting reels on other social media platforms. Because we already have content filmed for our YouTube podcast, we can now take 60 to 90 second highlights from that podcast and use them as reels on social media platforms. And just like YouTube, we have the potential for these clips to go mega viral. And I'm going to try and keep this section super condensed since there is a lot to posting on social media, but these are the basics of what you need to be doing. Number 1 is to post every day. Again, we are trying to take a shot at having a viral video, so the more we post, the more at-bats we get at possibly getting a viral video. The second one is making sure that the first 2 to 3 seconds of that reel has a proper hook. It needs to be something that informs the viewer on what they're about to watch, while at the same time catching their attention so that they will stop scrolling. And finally, make sure that you're posting to the big 5 platforms. That's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube Shorts. Bonus tip, if you post to YouTube Shorts, you can actually leave a direct link to your podcast on that short. So if they enjoy the clip, they can click on the link and they'll go straight to your podcast to watch the rest of the content. Now, the 4th step for growing a podcast in 2025 is to hire help. Now, some of you just simply aren't in a position to do this. And for you, you're going to have to grind this one out. But I promise you, if you stay consistent and you keep up to date with your uploads, it is going to be worth it. But if you can afford to hire help, I would highly suggest doing this. Some of you might even be making a podcast to generate leads for your business. And of course, that means you also have a business to run in the meantime. So you probably can't be spending your time editing videos. You can easily go on Fiverr or Upwork and find a video editor that will be available to help you out. Or if you want me to help you out, you can click the link below and we can chat more about it there. So that is the 2025 playbook to growing a podcast. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, click subscribe. I'm going to be posting more content like this every single week. Also, if you want to jump on a call with me and get a personalized playbook for your podcast, you can click the Calendly link in my description. You can get a limited time free consultation with me.